How to flirt with younger women without looking like you're trying. There's a fine art to being charming without being obvious, especially when you're an older guy around younger women. Try too hard and you'll come off like you're reliving your college years, but stay silent and you'll vanish into the wallpaper. The sweet spot is subtlety with a touch of confidence. These 8 flirting secrets let your charm do the talking without making it obvious you're even trying. 1. You. Pause before answering her questions. Most men rush to respond, eager to impress, but you take a beat. That pause tells her you're measured, thoughtful, and not here to perform. It gives your words weight and makes her lean in to catch what you say. Younger women are used to men over-explaining or flexing facts like it's a job interview. Your quiet confidence will feel like a breath of fresh air, and this calm energy will often make her curious about what's going on in your mind, because your silence speaks louder than any words ever could. This small pause adds mystery and intrigue. It gives you an edge that most men never even realize they can have. 2. You let her teach you something trivial. Forget trying to prove your wisdom. Instead, ask her how to do something she'll find simple. Maybe it's a new slang term or how to use a filter on your phone. It's not about pretending to be clueless, it's about showing you don't mind playing the student. It builds playful rapport and gives her a chance to feel impressive without you ever needing to puff your chest. When she feels like she can show you something, it naturally creates a connection, because confidence with humility is deeply attractive to women. It shows emotional maturity that doesn't need to dominate but still leads with grace and ease. Women love when a man can be secure enough to let them take the spotlight for a moment because it makes them feel seen and valued. 3. You wear one slightly unusual accessory. Not flashy, just something that invites curiosity. A vintage watch, a leather cuff, an old-school lighter, even if you don't smoke. It makes her wonder about the story behind it. This trick isn't about style, it's about starting a conversation without starting one. People flirt when they feel like they discovered you, and an accessory with mystery makes her feel like she's learning something exclusive about you. It's a subtle way to make her intrigued before you even open your mouth. What you wear becomes part of your personality without you ever having to say a word. It tells a quiet story, and younger women often notice those little personal touches that older men bring naturally. 4. You don't ask her what she does, you ask how it makes her feel. Every guy asks, so what do you do? But when you ask, do you love it or are you plotting your escape? She feels seen. She's no longer reciting her resume. She's sharing her story. You're not flirting like a man her age, you're flirting like someone who understands that life is more than LinkedIn. It shows emotional intelligence, depth, and a real interest in her inner world, not just her surface details. That difference alone separates you from 90% of men who try too hard to impress women, connect more deeply with men who listen with purpose, and ask questions that awaken emotion rather than routine talk, because that's where attraction grows quietly. 5. You let her interrupt you on purpose. Start telling a short story, then trail off just long enough for her to jump in. When she does laugh and say, you totally hijacked that, but I like where you're going. It makes her feel bold, interesting, and noticed. The trick is giving her space to shine while still keeping the spotlight warm. It's a balance between leading and allowing, which creates chemistry that feels natural, not forced. When a man knows how to create this flow, he becomes effortlessly magnetic. She feels drawn to his rhythm because it feels real, not rehearsed. 6. You look amused before you look impressed. When she shares something exciting, don't react like a puppy. React like someone intrigued but waiting for the twist. A smirk, a raised eyebrow. A calm expression that says, tell me more, instead of, oh wow, really? This kind of response makes her want to keep talking. It creates the sense that you're enjoying the way she tells it, not just what she's saying. Women notice when a man listens with relaxed interest because it makes her feel like you're emotionally grounded and not seeking validation. The calm energy of amusement rather than excitement draws her curiosity, and it subtly shows that you're used to being around beauty, confidence, and energy without losing your center. 7. You flirt with your posture, not your words. Angle your body away just slightly when talking to her. It signals ease, not eagerness. Cross an ankle over your knee, lean back while she leans in. She'll notice the asymmetry and mirror you pulling herself into your space without either of you saying a word about attraction. That kind of tension is electric because it builds silently and feels unspoken but undeniable. Body language done right communicates maturity and controls something younger women instinctively find magnetic. Your posture says more than any words ever could. It reflects assurance, patience, and presence all at once. 8. You don't chase, you linger. When the conversation ends, don't bolt. Don't ask for her number right away. Linger, give a warm smile. Say, well, I'm glad we talked, like it was her who made the moment interesting. It's reverse psychology at its classiest. She'll replay your calm exit in her head, wondering why you didn't try harder and realizing she kind of wishes you did. Because real attraction isn't built on chasing. It's built on leaving her with a question in her mind about who you are and why you felt different from the rest. That mystery, that poise, and that patience are what make an older man unforgettable. The real secret is understanding that the less you try to prove your worth, the more she feels it in your presence. Younger women are drawn to that quiet confidence. The sense that you've already lived enough life to not need anyone's approval. Your calm, playful energy and unshakable composure will always speak louder than any clever line or flashy move. You don't chase attention, you inspire curiosity. And that's what true effortless flirting looks like. This is the charm of experience. This is the energy of maturity. This is the confidence that never fades. This is dark facts, too. 0.